Hello and welcome. My name is Steph and I would like to take you along as I work on completing 2 unfinished collage projects. So in January of 2025, I started the Margaret Miller weekly collage. She gives prompts. She sells these on Etsy. For example, here's one that says illustration from a children's book, something that someone gave you, a piece of handwritten correspondence, a pattern with repeating shapes, a statue, and a bonus of a decorative border from a card or invitation. And what I did is I took all of the prompts and I glued them into this journal that I made. It's on different pieces of paper. This is a receipt, and mostly it's just coffee dyed paper. So I have a whole year's worth of prompts that I was so excited to work on and did not complete. So I'm gonna jump in where I left off and get started. So I made this cover from fabric, and inside there is a piece of oh my gosh, I'm drawing blank. A piece of brown paper bag. So sewed and glued that together, and this is just a printable that I've got glued on the cover there. But this was the first prompt, I like how this collage turned out. And then the second week of January, I completed this prompt. The third week, I completed this collage. And then the fourth week, I finished this one. And the fifth week, I got started, but I didn't finish. So this is where I want to jump in and finish this collage. So for this week, I have the first prompt, a dictionary page. And then I jumped down and I added at the top a sketch or drawing, and that was just a book page. And then I did the bonus, a piece of wrapping paper. And I don't really like how I kind of lined them up, but that's what I've got to work with. So I have 1, 2, 3 more pieces that I need to add, and I found those before I started. And is it 3? 1, 2, 3, yeah. And so why do I have, I don't know why I've got 4 here. Maybe that's supposed to go to another one. Okay, I've got 4 things here. Let me see what I'm gonna do. Oh, I know what I did. Okay, so something you can't do without. And I've got 2 of those. So let me see, I'll decide which one I want to use. So I got something I can't do without. I got the little foil from my contact lenses, and I had cut out the sun, and then something circular. I'd drawn this, I found this, it was in a book that I have of sort of ephemera, but I really loved this peacock with the round feathers there. And then something crinkled. This is the paper from a tea bag, like jicama tea. It's got a lot of tea on it still. Anyway, so these are what I thought. I think I won't do this. I don't really love that foil for this. So I think I'm going to work on these, getting these put in here. I was thinking, I can see I don't like the sort of the lined up that I achieved. So I was thinking maybe I would turn this and put it like right there against that edge, and then kind of crinkle the tea bag up a little bit, and then put the peacock on top. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I think I'm gonna start, I'll put this down first. This will go down easy. I use a variety of different tools for my gluing. What did I do with that? Oh, here it is. I got a little book out so I can use it to color on top, or glue on top of. I can color on top of it too if I want to, but easy to stick down that with my glue stick. And yeah, so that's piece cake there. And then this is going to be a little bit harder to put down, not impossible, but not something I really want to do with the glue stick. So I've got some matte gel medium here. So thinking that I would use this to try and get the tea bag down. Not sure if I want to, gosh, I'm glad I put that sun down there first. Maybe I'll just try it on the page first. And then try that and kind of work with it. Let's see here. It's going on pretty good. I'm happy with that. This stuff works fabulous. Takes a little bit of time to dry, but gosh, it's expensive. You can't, I wouldn't want to do all of my crafting with it. I would be broke probably. Okay, we got a crinkled tea bag on there now. And then I'll put this on there. Been debating whether to kind of cut around it. I don't know. I think I'll, maybe, let's see, grab my scissors. Grab some scissors. Let's try cutting around the edge. Give it that rounded shape. This page needs it, I think. This paper's a little thicker. Let's see here. All right, let me trim that just a little closer right there. I try not to be too perfectionist about these kinds of things, but yeah, I think that's part of it. For me, the joy of collage is just letting yourself go, finding things and sticking them on. I think the intention is is to be sort of carefree and, let's see, carefree and just not overthink it. So I can spend, if I let myself, I hate to tell you how much time I spent yesterday trying to find these pieces. So, and then I need something, let me grab a piece of paper, just so I can kind of press on that with. Here, I got a little roller here. Don't want to glue that down. But, oops, that lifted that up. Glue it back down. Okay, so now I can say that, let me find a pen. I did something I can't live without, sunshine, something crinkled, the tea bag, something circular, the turkey, or not turkey, I keep saying turkey, the peacock feather fan. We have the wrapping paper, dictionary page, and a sketch. Maybe not the perfect one, but I think it's a good way to kind of get me back in the swing of doing this. So, and then the next one, page 6, I actually have one piece down. I have a text in a foreign language, and I had last year I had put in this sort of, it's a Spanish to English translation dictionary. So I've got that one, and I will start that in another video. And then I just have one more project, unfinished project that I wanted to work on with you. And that is this one. In November of last year, 2025. Oh no, that came off. I was working on Treasure Trovember. This is from the Collage Lab. They do this every November, and they give you the day one of 1st of November. They give you the prompt to build the background. And I can't remember exactly what it was, and I didn't go back and listen, but what I came up with was this grid that I've glued on paper bag pieces. They're all the same size, and so they're all on here. And then the first, what I took off here, the day 2 prompt was a piece of furniture, and I glued on this piece of furniture, and then I stopped. So I've got got 2 days worth of November for Treasure Trovember. But day 3 was something that hops or bounces. And then out of the same book that I found that peacock, I found this bunny, and I think it's so sweet. I love it. And it kind of feel like it goes with the vibe of this page, even though this may change. Gosh, these are coming off. What did I put these on with? Let me try this glue. I've got some of this. I think I did use I don't know, I can't tell if I used the glue stick or what I put on here. Let's see. There we go. Anybody else want to come off? All right. There we go. Put the lid on that. So I'm going to put this bunny on here, and I was debating what to do because it's kind of large. So I'm going to have 31 days of prompts that's going to go on this page. And this is kind of large, but at the same time, I think it's a good idea to have the larger pieces on the background. I think this one's coming up too. Let's see if I can give it a little more glue. It's weird. What did I put on there that's not sticking? Okay. Sorry, I'll put that on in a minute. So I think I want to use this. I didn't cut it out very well. I'm going to trim these sides a little better. And then I think I'll just cut across the bottom a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, maybe, yeah, I was thinking that maybe I would just kind of cut across the ground here. I may regret that, but we'll see what that looks like. Don't really love those pointy edges. Guess that's okay. And I think in my mind, I want to put it up here. So, get the glue out again. I can use the glue stick for this. There we go. And then just right, I don't know, yeah, I'm going to cover up that line. Flatten it out there. And yeah, so I'm going to stop there. I will be back in another Collage Lab video, and I'll probably maybe bring 2 of the prompts to catch up. I love doing this in November because it's so easy. It just takes a little bit of your time each day, and I really just looked forward to the prompts each day, but I don't know what I had going on that I just didn't finish it this year. I have the year before I did the whole project and did a prompt each day, and I loved how it turned out. So, and it's I didn't say this is a mixed media project, so there may be other things like paint and other mediums coming in besides gluing down the collage pages. That's all I have today. Just a quick little video to get started on this process with you guys. Thanks. Bye bye.